Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you guys have heard, but the movies are back like they never left. So this year has been a resurgence in movies. If you guys have not heard, this year is suddenly about to be one of the biggest years in movie history. We haven't had a big year like this since 2019, and this year is actually going to eclipse 2019 almost by 5%. If I'm not mistaken, they're estimating that this year could end up in $34 billion territories for movies. So, but with that reinsurgence of the movies and everyone going back to the theaters, which I love because as everyone knows, I'm a huge movie buff, and the resurgence of the popcorn bucket, which I've been reviewing on this channel, and movies in general, and TV shows, all that good stuff. So if you guys like that, click that follow button. But back to the story. This is about the current problem of the reselling of the ticket. Now, with the reselling of this problem is becoming the reinsurgence of IMAX, essentially. So, Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey broke records. This movie alone is now going to be the highest grossing radar movie of all time on a $255 million budget. It has grossed almost $1.3 billion. It may end up at 1.5. Christopher Nolan's highest grossing movie of all time. And it brought people back. Now, not only did this movie bring people back to the theaters, it was in this radar, so it's very hard to get a radar movie to this stature to make all this money. But not only he did something that no one else has done, he shot this movie in purely IMAX 70 millimeter. Those of you who do not know what the big difference between IMAX 70 millimeter and regular, let me break it down for you. So regular movies are usually shown in a wider, shorter format. IMAX 70 millimeter uses a much frame. So instead of stretching the picture out wider, you're actually seeing more of an above image and below. So when Christopher Nolan shoots in IMAX, the extra screen just isn't black space. It can be usually additional picture that gets cropped out from theoretical. So it's better for I to show you, but I'm just trying to give you guys the aspect ratios from the regular theater from what you would normally see to what it is. 1 second. So this is your standard theater, which you go to any theater and see, and this is IMAX. So the screens are essentially way bigger. So you go in there, you go to an IMAX screen, and it's the entire screen. It also takes a lot of more film. Like in IMAX, he did the first 70 millimeter movie ever shot. So it brought the reinsurgence of IMAX. But with that reinsurgence comes controversy. Now, with this, there are only 41 theaters on Earth that have the additional 70 millimeter. So it's harder to get these tickets. Obviously, harder to get the tickets, and it's harder to even get the tickets in your city. I live in Atlanta, Georgia, so the closest one is in Beaufort, which is still an hour away. But people are coming from miles and miles away. Thus, this is what I bring this about. The new controversy now is people are reselling these tickets with the new Dune coming out and also the Odyssey because these are so hard to get. So this is the CEO of AMC. AMC ticket scalpers are above AMC movie ticket scalpers above face prices to protect our guests from your scalping days are numbered. We are monitoring eBay and all other sites. We will be doing our best to cancel your tickets and close your Stubs account as it violates our ticketing terms from the scalpers of AMC. So now the argument becomes, is this legal and can they really do this? So, by their bylaws, AMC policy strictly prohibits the reselling of tickets and the amount exceeding their original face value under Section 10 of your user purchase terms. Violating this term, regulatory may result in tickets cancellations or suspension. You can review the complete guidelines on AMC's website. So, by their bylaws, they can cancel these tickets. So, bring in Dune Part 3, and you guys have got to see what these tickets are reselling for. So as you guys can see, these are some of the reselling of the tickets are going throughout the country. So not just in your city, my city, all cities, 2,000, 700, 800, 250, 95. What brings me back to my conversation of what this is all about is it's with the resurgence of movie theaters becoming more and more popular. Can they stop this? So they can cancel the tickets by their laws, but here's the sticky part. What they're getting. So let's say the seller sells their tickets to somebody, and then that person buys the tickets, they go, and now their ticket is canceled. So you put yourself in a sticky situation. While now it's messed up that, like, I myself, I resell tickets and I resell a lot of things. So I bought one ticket to resell it, but some of these prices though they're doing are ridiculous. To sell $4,000 and $5,000 for tickets that only cost 40-50 bucks, that's crazy. Like, I'll resell mine for, like, I think I bought my ticket for 45. I'm selling it for like 150, 160. So, but if there's people selling tickets by $300, $700 for one ticket. And I think that's kind of crazy. But the thing is, when people buy these tickets, you can't really tell them what they can and cannot do. They bought their own tickets. Now, I seen a guy who bought like 80 tickets. Now, this is crazy. Like, buying that many just to resell them, that's some crazy work. But guess what? That's their money. But the thing that sucks about that is that people who really want these tickets, who really want to see this movie, can't because of the resellers. And that's kind of what the CEO's trying to stop. But legally, I'm not for sure if they really can. So that's kind of what this video is about. Is, do you think Adam here can realistically go through eBay, go through all this stuff? Because it's not hard to find these people on eBay. Like, all you gotta do is go look at one Dune ticket, and it's freaking crazy. But my thing is, to cancel their Stubs account or suspend these tickets is where you're coming down a slippery slope. And so before, I remember I bought, like, back Christmas, I bought a couple of popcorn buckets to sell them for the Five Nights at Freddy, and AMC emailed me, and they said that I was violating the terms because I bought so many, and it was like I was doing it for a profit. I was like, yeah. So they are strict about certain things. So just imagine if I went and bought, I think I bought like 6 or 7, and sold them. But just imagine how people are buying these, but reselling them for high prices, like even way higher than I will sell them. So I guess my question is, do you guys think what they're doing is right or wrong, trying to cancel these people's tickets and or their Stubs account? But they've also told you how to beat them. If you do buy these tickets, just don't use your Stub account. Just check out as a normal guest. So, I don't know. So this is what the video is about. I showed you guys a little about what the IMAX really is, and how the ratio is different from the regular theaters. So, but the real thing I was talking about, the meat and potatoes, was about the controversy of the ticket scalping. So drop some comments, let me know what you guys think about this, and let me know.